Hey everybody, happy Thursday. I hope you are doing well. I am getting ready to go on vacation. I'm so excited. I can't wait to be sitting by a lake with a drink and a book and doing absolutely nothing for a week. So in honor of that, I thought I would talk about a few of the books that I've decided to take with me. Now, I am still deciding because it is a horrible decision to figure out what to take with you and what to leave at home and how many physical books versus ebooks and what you want to read. I do tend to lean towards physical books while I'm on vacation just because I am always reading on my computer and my iPad for work. I'm sure you all sympathize, but it does make my decision a little bit harder because there's only so much suitcase space. But in any case, here are some of the books that I am taking with me. I'm super excited, and if you're looking for something to read, I highly recommend you check these out. I cannot wait to dive in. Okay, so the first one is called Black Tongue Thief. This was a recommendation of a friend of mine. It's about a thief who picks the wrong mark and ends up mixed up with a knight/handmaiden of the death goddess, and chaos of course ensues. It sounds like it has a fabulous humor. It is action-packed adventure. I mean, that's really all you need to sell me, but I did open to the first page and the first line, it was, "I was about to die. Worse, I was about to die with bastards." And it made me laugh, so done. It's 100% coming with me. Second book, Winter's Orbit. Again, this one was a recommendation from a friend. It's a mystery space opera with romance, hitting all of my boxes, so we're already on board, but it's a forced marriage story where whole worlds are at stake, so I really can't wait to see what happens. I'm so excited, and the cover is just beautiful. I mean, I would have picked this off a shelf even without the recommendation. Third book is A Duke in Time. So this is historical romance, so we're sliding away from sci-fi fantasy a little bit. This is the story of a young woman who on her husband's death finds out that he was actually married quite a few times. And has to figure out how to hide that, maintain her reputation to obviously keep her textile business going. I am always going to pick up a Duke book to see what it's about because near and dear to my heart. And plus she's involved in business. She's clearly against the norm of what the traditional would be for a woman in that time, which is just my kryptonite when it comes to historical romance. So I'm very excited. Not to mention, I did open it up to the first page and she's talking with the lawyer about her husband's death, and he's giving her sort of these false platitudes of, oh, he was such a great person and everything like that. And she has this great line where she's like, I don't think the horse would agree, because he was drunk riding the horse, racing the horse in the middle of the night, and he ended up dying like by drowning in a puddle of mud. So the humor really got me. I'm very excited to dive in. Capture the Crown by Jennifer Estep. So I have to be honest with you, I haven't even opened this book because I absolutely adored the Crown of Shards series, and I found out that this book is in the same world. It's just sort of a continuation with a new point of view, so I bought it. So I'm very excited to dive in. She has phenomenal action. She has great female characters. Her world building is absolutely on point, and I can't wait to see what she does with this past the Crown of Shards series. We Hunt the Flame. So now I know this book has been out for a while. I'm behind the times. Sometimes I'm reading books before they come out, and sometimes I'm reading them years after they've been out. I actually follow this author on social media. That, among many ways, is how I found out about this book, but she is bomb. She seems like an awesome person. If you don't follow her on social media, I highly recommend it. And also, this is a story where it's a woman having to disguise herself as a man to do a job, and of course she runs into a love interest along the way, which is just another one of my absolute favorite tropes. So totally in. Cannot wait to read it. And finally, Home Before Dark by Riley Sager. So I absolutely love The Haunting of Hill House on Netflix, and so then to find out that Riley Sager was writing a haunted house story that was sort of almost felt like kind of a his own take on that type of a thing. Oh, I cannot wait to read it. So it is definitely on my list, although I'm going to have to read it during the middle of the day so I don't freak myself out. So we'll see how that goes. So these are the books that I'm taking, well, I should say, these are some of the books that I'm taking with me on vacation. I have by no means finalized the list, and I'm sure it will get longer, and I'm sure I will not be able to finish all of them. I am always overly ambitious on my vacation reads, but I am very excited. If you have any recommendations for me, leave them them below. Let me know what I should be reading. I'm so excited to hear what you guys are reading, what you're loving, and what I should dive into next. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe below. It really helps out the channel, and until next week, keep writing.